simply because the speed is a lot higher, and it means you have less time to get it into the turns.
Well, Marco Odermatt has rewrote the record books throughout most of his career, and he picked up his first downhill victories on home snow in Wengen, picking up back-to-back downhill victories. And how much would he love to do the business on Austrian snow here today? He was a little bit off the pace, 0.34 off the pace yesterday, and he will be absolutely charging, but slightly low through carousel means that the style hang isn't going the way he planned.
No, it's really not, because he was just too straight with the line, but because of his technical ability, he can get it back quickly. But that was a big mistake on the exit.
Oh, but unbelievable. How on earth has he done that, Marcel? Because those scrappy turns coming into Steilhang, we talked about this guy absolutely demolishing rules and record books, and somehow, even with those mistakes on the exit of Steilhang, he's flying, he's motoring, and still has a huge advantage. 0.8 of a second.
Unbelievable. How did he carry all that speed?
Absolutely no idea. It's unfathomable. He's still got 0.7 of a second. We saw how Cochrane-Siegel really brought the heat in the lower half of this challenge, and Odermatt's going to have to do the same thing if he wants to depose the American. He only beat him by 100th yesterday.
Yeah, but great turns around here. You can see his skis are really running, and he wants to win.
Now, a couple of big deep breaths of preparations for Hausberg Canter. These need to be executed perfectly. Solid over that right foot, the speed so good coming in, and the preparation needs to get from skier's left all the way over to skier's right, and he's at 1.1 ahead.
Unbelievable run by Odermatt, but then so tight there. Now he really needs to keep it going, taking all the speed into the last bit.
And that was exactly the same sort of error that we saw from Ryan Cochrane-Siegel, but look at Odermatt. He's absolutely flying. Odermatt tearing up the rule book in ski racing yet again. 1.31 ahead of Ryan Cochrane-Siegel. It was a solitary 100th yesterday, over 1.3 here today. That wasn't the perfect run, but he absolutely made it work.
Unbelievable. I really thought, at the exit of Steilhang, he has lost a bit of time. However, he was probably just a lot quicker than the rest. And look at those turns. The fight, and the skis are bending. It's really hard to catch the outside ski there again. And here can we see, that was a very close call.
The sneak just inside that gate on the entry into the traverse. And what can happen there is you end up getting the flight there, and it's a decent compression on landing as well. Well, here we go. The biggest challenger to Odermatt is the guy following him out the start gate. Yesterday's victor has been on stellar form so far this season, and Cyprien Sarrazin trying to make it back-to-back victories down the strife. You'll be feeling exceptional after what was a brilliant ski yesterday. Twisted up off the Mauserfahler. Heart in the mouth moment for Sarrazin, but he's absolutely on the limit yet again.
He's absolutely flying, and he did a similar mistake yesterday. Maybe that's a good luck charm for him. Great transition here into the Steilhang. He can keep the line a bit tighter than Odermatt. How is he going to do with the exit? And can he carry as much speed as Odermatt did?
Oh, that looked absolutely amazing. Look at that, and he's found 0.64 of a second. How on earth is he doing that? We knew that Odermatt had done a scrappy run, but he's just raising the bar yet again, and the speed, the quickest into the Brook and Schuss. Sarrazin is meaning business and trying to make it back-to-back victory, and he's got 9.3 ahead.
It's unbelievable, his skiing. He's so clean. He had a bit of a couple scrappy turns yesterday. He really cleaned it up, and now over Seidlan jump. Massive jump and over a second ahead.
Whoa, that's compromised his entry into these next couple of technical turns. He's got an age in ski racing terms, over a second in front of Marco Odermatt, who's over 1.3 ahead of the next best person. Cyprien Sarrazin knifes the turn down onto the flats and has built even more time.
He's so clean. A slight error, a bit on the back seat there, but this is usually where he gets really nice, because he has a really solid technique, very direct in there. Good speed as well, close to Odermatt, and now, all the preparation for Hausberg Canter.
Wow, that's great. Very far towards the skier's right, giving him extra space as he comes into the traverse. No sort of sneak there from Sarrazin, who's absolutely flying. You have to say, this is looking like the perfect run down the Hahnenkamm. Oh, and he's 0.99 ahead. This is going to be the lead, but by how much? This is a real dismantling of Marco Odermatt's performance. Sarrazin surely makes it 2 from 2, you have to say. That is a massive run. That could be the best ever run that we've seen down the stripe. Pinpoint accurate tough turns, carried so much speed. Oh, unbelievable skiing, and he should celebrate like that.
Absolutely. You know, people say Stefan Eberhardt's run was the best one. I would say this might be up there.
Oh, Cyprian Sarazan has absolutely laid the gauntlet down, not only for today, but for the rest of the season. He sits in second in the standings, only 26 points behind Marco Odermatt. And you'd have to say that that should be a victory and a huge jump, but he just kept his composure all the way through.
Yeah, he did the same thing yesterday, but it's because he skis so directly on the first two gates, which leaves him little time, and then lucky escape there with the compression. Huge jump over sideline, but it was, I would say, almost the perfect run.
I think that was probably the only mistake in that whole run. The flight that he took off of there, he didn't quite get to that left foot as early as he would have wanted to prep for that long, heavy right foot G-turn. But that was literally the only time you'd say that he wasn't in the perfect position.
Exactly. Even across the big fall away, the traverse, he was trying to tuck, keeping the position, and you could barely see his ski bounce. So he has found an incredible setup, and he risked it all, put it all on the line today.
I don't know when the last time I saw somebody dismantle Marco Odermatt like that. That wasn't even a beating, that was a